So today I'm traveling to New York City to cross off as many things as I can from a bucket list, and I'll talk more about that later. But I'm on the train and I'll be going into Penn Station, I think, and from Penn Station I'll be going to as many stops on my bucket list as possible. And I will explain this entire series later, but yeah, keep on watching and I hope you enjoyed the video. So I just got off with the Long Island Railroad and I just exited Penn Station. Like, Penn Station is right over there. And right now I'm standing right in front of Madison Square Garden, which was actually on my bucket list as a child. So I'm going to go in there, see whatever you see in there, because I actually don't know. And after that I'm going to make my way over to Times Square, and from there I'll be making my way over to Rockefeller Center. Yeah, just keep on watching and you'll see me just travel to all these New York City destinations. So after a short detour, I did make it into Madison Square Garden. I got lost a little bit in Penn Station when I walked in, but I'm expecting there's going to be a lot of me getting lost today. And I did make a short detour. But yeah, anyways, I'm here in Madison Square Garden. I've checked this off my bucket list, and now I'm going to move on to Times Square, most likely. But I did see that the Macy's store is near here, so I might make a stop there. So yeah. So I'm standing in front of the Macy's store right now, and to get here I actually walked through the store, but I didn't record any of that. But yeah, so I've been to the Macy's store. This actually was not on my bucket list, but hey, I saw it was near Madison Square Garden on Google Maps, so I can now say that I've been to the Macy's store. Hey! So yeah, now I can say I've been to the Macy's store in New York City. I've made my way over to Times Square now, and I'm just like standing in it, kind of enjoying like New York life going on and stuff. But yeah, I can now check off I am not doing a good job of recording myself. I can now check off Times Square from my bucket list, and yeah, I'm here, I've seen it, took some pictures. Yeah, I'm done. Yep. This wasn't actually on my list, but like St. Patrick's Cathedral is actually so gorgeous, and like I don't think you can tell how gorgeous it is. Like, you have to be here in person to like really appreciate how beautiful it is in comparison with all of the like modern buildings around it. But yeah, I think I'm going to actually stop and like take a look inside St. Patrick's Cathedral, and then I'll move on to Central Park.
such a wonderful and inspiring way. But I think the support from Webb comes from a much deeper place for us. Over the years, I've had the opportunity to interview many young people that are interested in coming to Webb to study engineering. And during these interviews, a common theme or thread seems to develop, and that is that many of these students have come to have a desire in studying STEM subjects, and especially engineering, based upon relationships and role models in their lives. I hear stories how parents or grandparents, other relatives, a scoutmaster perhaps, or a teacher has given these students somewhere in their career the opportunity to build something themselves. And through building something themselves, they found the joy that is engineering, that is creating something of their own.
So now I'm here in Central Park, and my plan for here is to just enjoy it as much as possible. I'm gonna take as many pictures as possible and just enjoy myself here, because it's really nice and relaxing, and the entire purpose was to just have this relaxing and natural area inside of a city like New York City. So yeah, I enjoy nature. I'm going to enjoy Central Park. I found somewhere kind of quiet in Central Park, so it gives me a chance to sit down and just talk. The clip you saw right before my clips in Central Park were filmed at one of the World Trade Center buildings, and it was me volunteering for a Brooklyn Boatworks party. And my school every year sends volunteers to Brooklyn Boatworks to help out. And Brooklyn Boatworks is a nonprofit organization that teaches middle school students how to build sailboats from scratch, which I think is pretty cool. And I volunteered for the party. I'm not actually a volunteer who helps with the students making the sailboats, but volunteering for the party was a great experience, and I loved just seeing all of the drive to teach the younger generation how to all of these skills in engineering and mathematics and science and technology, just the STEM fields, you know. So just volunteering for the party was a great experience for me, and the dean of my school actually received an award at the ceremony, which was this short speech that you saw in the clips before. And Brooklyn Boatworks, the purpose of the Brooklyn Boatworks party was to raise funds so they could support the next phase of teaching students how to build these sailboats. So I'll leave a link to their website down below, and if you feel donating to their cause, please donate, because it's a really awesome opportunity to give these middle school students a chance to learn how to build these sailboats from scratch. And yeah, so I mean, I'm here in Central Park. This is the end of my bucket list plans for today. I've checked off quite a few things that I had on my bucket list, and the entire purpose of the series was just for me to kind of have fun and travel to as many places as possible. I'll tell you the history of my bucket list. I actually was searching through some old papers during my college spring break, when I found a little notebook that had scribblings from my 8-year-old self that were just a list of things that I wanted to do when I grew older. And I think the concept of a bucket list is a great idea, and it doesn't have to be just my 8-year-old self. I mean, I covered quite a few of the bucket list items that were on the notebook. But I hope like this series will expand into further like opportunities. Like I really want to travel to a bunch of different places in the world, and so I guess you can say my bucket list just keeps on growing. So the plan of the series is to just showcase me checking off things that I really want to do in life, and like I fully believe in the like concept of you only live once. So I'm going to try and enjoy life and like check off as many things as I can from a bucket list that will just keep on growing as I grow older. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. And like I'm gonna do my best to like travel and like skydive, I guess, maybe, and all of that stuff. But if you enjoyed this episode and this series, please leave a like and comment below if you guys have something that you think I should do, like something I should add to my bucket list. But yeah, I mean, there's like, this has been a great day. Like I've done so many things that I wanted to do before, and this isn't my first time being in New York City, but like I go to school near the city, but I've actually never been to the city to actually tour. And that's what I got to do today. I got to travel to all of the hot tourist destinations, I guess you can call them. And like, it was just so fun. And I really enjoyed today. And I mean, my future goals for this series would probably be to like travel a lot more to like foreign countries and stuff. And like maybe do some unique things. And each episode I'm going to try and like showcase a different like way to give back to the community. Like for this episode it would be Brooklyn Boatworks. But yeah, so if you really want to donate to Brooklyn Boatworks, check in the link down, like check in the description down below for the link to their website, and like please donate. Like it's an awesome opportunity. They're an awesome nonprofit organization. Like all of the volunteers at the organization are just so motivated, and like they really have the drive that they want to help the community that they're in. So yeah, this is the end of the first episode of Bucket List, and I hope you enjoyed.